The wizard government in America is the Magical Congress of the United States of America, sometimes shortened to MACUSA. Here are the origins. The government was created in 1693. It followed the International Statute of Secrecy. Wizards around the world thought it would be better to go into hiding, partially because of the recent Salem witch trials. MACUSA modeled the Wizards Council of Great Britain, which came before the Ministry of Magic. Wizards around the area were elected to create laws for American wizards. MACUSA's main goal was to get rid of wizards who hunted other magical creatures for personal gain. These people were called scorers. The first president was Josiah Jackson. Other wizards thought he was tough enough to deal with the community after the Salem witch trials. In their first years, they didn't have a fixed meeting place. The locations were different each time to stop nomads from finding them. Now to the law enforcement. President Jackson wanted to find and train Aurors immediately. The names of the first 12 Aurors are important to American wizard history. The original 12 are Wilhelm Fisher, Theodore Fontaine, Gondolphus Graves, Robert Grimstitch, Mary Jauncey, Carlos Lopez, Mungo Macduff, Cormac O'Brien, Abraham Potter, Mathilde Ross, Helmut Weiss, and Charity Wilkins. Of the 12, 2 survived old age. They were Charity Wilkins, who became MACUSA's third president, and Theodore Fontaine, whose direct descendant is the present-day headmaster of Ilvermorny School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. Also, Gondolphus Graves' family stayed in politics. A relative is probably Percival Graves, the real one, of course. Also, Abraham Potter is related to Harry Potter. Now on to the challenges. America was a hostile environment for magical people, mostly because of the scorers. They blended into the nomad society and kept the suspicion of magic alive. Unlike most Western countries, the American government didn't work with the nomad one. The old MACUSA headquarters was in the Appalachian Mountains, but wizards, like nomads, stayed around cities. In 1760, they moved to Williamsburg, Virginia, because that was the home of the President Thornton Harkaway. President Harkaway bred cubs, Jack Russell Terrier-like creatures with forked tails. I have a video hopefully posted already about magical creatures that we need to care more about. Cubs are one of them. But Harkaway's pack of cubs attacked a group of nomads. That forced him to leave the office. It might not be coincidence that Williamsburg had the country's first psychiatric hospital. The nomads were probably fine. Then, MACUSA relocated to Baltimore. That is where President April Fleming had his home. The Revolutionary War and the Nomad Congress made wizards nervous. They moved to Washington. There, President Elizabeth May Ligotti worked on the country or kind debate of 1777. They were trying to figure out if they should fight against British Muggles because it wasn't their fight. The American wizarding government sent some wizards to Britain to see if they should fight. The 4 words sitting this one out returned to America. Then, in 1790, the Wizarding Government of America started a law separating the magical and non-magical communities. The law, Rappaport's Law, was named after the current president, Emily Rappaport. MACUSA stayed in Washington until 1892. That was when Sasquatches became more known and there was another security breach. Because of that, MACUSA moved to New York in the Woolworth Building. They used magic to create a secret insect for wizards. MACUSA in the 1920s. The Department of Magical Law Enforcement was the largest department in MACUSA. Every witch and wizard, American resident and visitor, needed a wand permit. Criminals were dealt with differently in America than the UK. In the UK, prisoners were sent to Azkaban. In America, they were executed. That's what you should know about MACUSA, and I have to say for now, so bye.